Welcome to Primecast. My name is Jesse.
My name is Wyatt.
And I'm Andrew. Exactly.
Just fair warning, in case you couldn't already tell, loot news is very, very lacking this week. So there's going to be a lot of bullshit talk, a lot of filler talk. So yeah. How is everyone?
Beautiful.
I'm alright after... I almost passed out at work today.
Awesome.
Yeah. I gave a pint and some vials of blood today, then went straight to work. That was the best idea. It was pretty funny. The Red Cross people, because I gave blood at my school, and they took the bag, which is a pint, and then they drew 6 more vials, and I was good. They were kind of worried by how much, or not worried, but they were weary because as soon as I was done, as soon as they got the needle out and I was plugging it, I sat up, and they were just like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, well, I'm fine." They're like, "You should just lay down for a second." And then a minute goes by, and I stand up to go get something to eat, and they're just like, "You okay?" I was like, "I'm fine." Because the reason I had to get up so quick is because, well, my girlfriend was not having as much fun donating blood as I was. And the funny part was...
she afraid of needles?
She's not afraid of needles. It hurt her. It hurt her arm. It was uncomfortable. And she was in pain. It took me about 4 minutes to bleed out into the bag. And they give you a stress ball to squeeze.
Mm-hmm.
And I had that, and I had my iPod on me, so I was listening to it while I was bleeding out. And you have your arm elevated, and to the Avengers soundtrack, I was squeezing the ball to every base. So
nice. I've donated blood a couple times. Last time I actually donated anything was actually the same day that the Revenge of the Fallen toys came out.
Oh wow!
And me and my friend Rachel, we went to Hawksworth, and I actually donated plasma, which is just a white, the clear stuff in your blood. And it's super weird because first they drain out your blood. I forget the process because it was 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
So I've only done it one time, but the process as I remember is they took out the blood, then they put back stuff into you, and it was really cold, and it gets you kind of lightheaded, kind of like a buzz.
Mm-hmm.
And then they take stuff back out of you, and it's kind of a long process. I think a half an hour. And the dude that was helping me, he could tell he's at least a stoner. He's like, "You're gonna feel real trippy, man." when this stuff goes back into you, I'm like, awesome. Why the fuck am I hooked up to this guy?
This guy's gonna take my fucking kidney. Yeah, because I also there was some. Let's just say he's not. There's a kid who's not very
smart. Just say it how it is.
Ghetto.
Okay.
And he asked me because I walked into my class and had the little red strap on my arm where it was covering the Band-Aid, and like, "You give blood?" I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, how do they do that? How do they put that back? And I was like, "They don't."
What?
Yeah, he gave me my blood back. I was like, "No, I donated that shit. That's going into a person."
Wow.
I don't get that back. I'm a pint empty.
Wow.
Yeah, at work I felt like I was running on E.
Yeah.
Because I got to work and I was there for about an hour and a half, and I'm walking around helping people. Toys R Us was Friday, holidays, that old shit. And I'm walking just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I go into the booth, which is where they keep all electronics in the bays, and I'm just standing there. I'm just like, I'm gonna fucking die. So I had to run. This was funny too. You know how the back room of Toys R Us or even department stores, it's all around in the sides of the store. You can walk from the side and go all the way into the back.
Right.
how ours is set up, I went to the back, which needed the electronics, and I was going around. I was gonna go all the way through the back to the other side of the store, so I wouldn't get like stopped by anyone because I had to get some sugar, something, and
Soda.
Some pure
I
shit.
I turned the corner. I turned the corner of the first wall, and my manager is standing there on the phone with her back turned, and I'm just like, do I keep going? Cause she'll question me, or I just dip out. And I just ducked out of that door right next to her. And she didn't notice me, and I just ran. Till I found the next door that I could get back in there to where she wouldn't see me. Because it's not the fact of I didn't want her to know, it's the fact of she would have been like, the fuck you doing? And I'm like, I'm gonna die.
You didn't want to be inconvenienced by her doing her job?
No, I didn't want her to be inconvenienced.
Oh.
By me trying to not cause a scene by saying, yeah, I can get that for you, putting my keys into the lock, and then just falling.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm dramatizing, but I like the thought of just like, yeah, I can help you. Or just the mass panic that would ensue around an unconscious teenager body.
I guess we're kind of already dragged into what I like to call the Primecast Thug Life section of the show. Did you? Well, since you're already talking, did you make? I already know the answer, but what did you get in past week?
Nothing really big. I got Prime Cup. He's neat. I was informed by a listener. He feels he had told me that he was like, well, I like him more than Rumble, so maybe you'll agree. Nothing against him at all, listener. But I don't. I feel that Rumble is by far a much. I don't want to say much better because that's just horrible. That's a cancerous phrase right there.
He's more interesting than Cup.
He's way more interesting than Cup. And Cup is like, his proportions are, man, they're weird. And he's very like awkward, I find.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not bad. Not bad at all. He's very, I don't want to say mediocre, but
I guess that's why I mean I have both Ironhide and Cup.
mm-hmm.
I just like Ironhide more just because I think the experience of putting the stickers and building a Micron, I thought it was I think it was more value.
Though that's that's the point of Cup to where I don't know if I want to spend the upkeep to receive Ironhide if he's gonna be like an orange Cup, like, see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean I don't think I feel that like Cup and Rumble are. I mean I really like Rumble, but I don't think I like him as much as you two do. I mean I don't.
Okay.
I think he's like just average. Yeah, there's nothing too bad about him, but like
he's totally a deluxe transformer.
Yeah, he's solid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but I like him a lot, and I can definitely see in some parts of Rumble where he is better in Cup as far as like overall bulk. I do like that, but I enjoy both of them about the same.
Yeah, it's totally an aesthetic thing. You're not wrong for liking Cup
right.
more if you do. Like, dude's cool. It's just preference. Cup's neat. I'm trying to play with him to kind of like find my style of how to mess with him to where he's not an awkward like monkey. Because I'm sorry, dude's a monkey. Like, have you seen that face? It's a fucking chimp with guns. Just throwing that out there.
What else did you get?
I got fucking Masterpiece Optimus Prime, man.
Oh yeah,
all right.
So
what do you think?
I gotta say really quick though, the funniest story about how I got him. So I've been working at Toys R Us store for like a month, and I hear that we keep getting in Optimus Primes when I'm not fucking there, and they just boom gone in the day. And I keep checking on the computers, like it doesn't show that we have any, and then it showed that our stores who to connect to the warehouse had ordered like 200 and something, and we didn't see any of those. Though I know a guy in town who collects, and he messaged me on Facebook one day. He's like, "Hey, you need a Thundertron?" I was like, "No, I found one, but he works at an Earth Fair store, some grocery store, next door to another Toys R Us. And I asked him if he saw a hotspot. He's like, nah, not yet. I was like, oh, well, shit. I asked him if he got MP Prime. And he was like, yeah, I got him. I found him at the Polaris Toys R Us. And I'm like, oh. Well, I told him how I had one on layaway from a guy in another state, a friend of mine. And he's like, Polaris has 17 right now.
Yeah, go there.
And I'm just like, what? And I'm just like, oh. And I was like, are you sure? He's like, I was there like 8 minutes ago. And he's like, yeah, they have cases stacked up. They have about 4 or 5 cases stacked up on the remote control deals. And on the remote control aisle, and then they have like 4 or 5 on the floor. I walk in because I called earlier, trying to get one on hold to explain the situation. Because normally, people are understanding when you're like, "Hey, people scalp that shit. Please, just help me out. I just want one." They'll help you out, like they did with Wind Charger when I got mine. But anyway, the phones were so busy I didn't get through. I was like, "All right, well, I'm gonna play my luck." I get in there and I see the cases on the thing, so I'm like, "All right, it's been assured." And I walk in, and I just grab the first Prime that's on the shelf. There's still 4 there. And when I found a Prid Viacon in that same Toys R Us, that same exact toy aisle, months ago when it first came out, I was literally jumping with joy for about 8 seconds. And this is no exaggeration.
And
when
nearly lactated.
Yeah,
the spots.
there was...
Yeah.
there was nearly some
You were one happy
semen.
dude. Yeah.
And my significant other walked into the aisle as I was just like, look at it! It's so rare, and it's mine! Not exactly that. I'm just like, oh my god, Viacon's like a thing I never thought I'd find. And I never thought that experience would be trumped because it's Thrill of the Hunt. I didn't realize how awkward it was until I got up to the cash register to where I had to let go. I was literally walking around the store hugging this thing. The Masterpiece Prime box. I was hugging it.
He was making out with it. You know it.
I'll be honest. When I was sitting in the car, I was looking. I was like, "Oh, you're so cute," and jokingly, I did. But you're so beautiful. But it scratched me when I was hugging it. Like, this was dumb. But this isn't all serious at all. By the by, that's where I grabbed it. I was like, if a scalper comes up to me and is like, give me that, I'm gonna punch him square in the dick. This is mine.
Going to get it, kneel down and be like, wow, right?
You can have those. This one's mine.
Dude, you punched me in the dick. That is not cool.
Dude, that's my urethra. Ah!
You now have a vagina.
You now have vagina.
Scalper, dick to vagina.
They have it coming, so whatever.
But Prime is straight up right now one of, if not the actual best Transformers action figures I own.
Yep.
This dude is the pinnacle of like holy fucking shit.
Yep.
Because none of his transformation schemes are unseen. Most of it's been done, but he takes so many elements of different designs. Or not even different designs, different concepts, and he molds them together into this aesthetically beautiful piece. And it's glorious. This guy poses too well. Like he's glorious. He's not too tall. He's not heavy. His proportions are perfect. I'm gonna gush. Like, oh my god, this guy is fantastic.
Yeah, he's a great figure.
Besides some like molding and like not even issues, just things lining up awkwardly on mine, I don't really have a complaint with them. The chrome kind of like not chips, but is with the how the chest opens to reveal the Matrix. That's scuffing on the bottom.
Remove the screws.
Remove the screws.
You know those screws in the window inside?
Yeah.
Take those out.
Okay.
And it'll still stay in there because I've read on TFW that those screws are part of the reason why it gets scratched.
Yeah, I saw that, and touching this up.
That must be a U.S. Prime thing because I've never heard such things with my MP10 Convoy or any other MP10.
Well, I'm pretty sure the MP10 Convoy, that piece might have been molded in chrome. or
Right.
metal. I don't know, but yeah, this one's I think black plastic painted over with black or with silver chrome.
Might be.
Or it's a thinner coat or something. And
Yeah, because it's that piece in the American version feels very very thin.
the Matrix is also known to be put in backwards inside of him. That's another issue.
Yeah, I flipped that around because the same guy who told me he like cupped more. He warned me of that and I fixed the Matrix, but there was really no way of avoiding the screws. So yeah, I'll probably end up removing them, or I'll just bear the damage. And there's not even damage. Like I can just get like a tiny thing of like Warhammer chrome, or not Warhammer chrome, but just some tiny chrome airbrush. Like you dip a pencil in it and just it's that minimal. It's just noticeable to where if you look at it, it's not like, oh my god, my eyes are bleeding. But this dude's robot mode is like, holy shit, this thing transforms. I have some tabbing problems with the legs, but I don't really care because how it converges with the trailer. But the trailer, Jesse, on the, because you have MP10 Convoy,
Right.
The inside of the trailer, is that painted?
No. Well, it's just the same as what's on the outside.
Okay, this one's not.
So it's not deep. No.
This one's dull gray on the inside with the blue
I
plastic.
believe it is silver on the inside, but I can't really. I don't know. I have my MP10s boxed up right now.
Oh yeah.
He's actually back inside his packaging.
Okay.
Just to save space.
That's right.
So.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
How we do.
But I'm pretty sure it is silver on the inside.
Alright. Yeah, I was just curious because this one is plain gray. It's the color of the molded plastic, and that's not bad. It's just uninteresting, and it really enhances the idea of this is a cool like $40 box.
Really, but even when it's painted silver, the inside is still not very interesting.
Yeah, and did the Oh, never mind. I already answered my own question. But the trailer, I'm still gonna maintain. He looks awesome in vehicle mode with it. Though I'm gonna maintain the American version if it would knock down some dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely would have even gotten that even if it didn't have the trailer. But since it's pretty much exactly the same, just with some paint differences, I'm less interested in Get It So.
Yeah. And it's not,
especially since it's $100. But if they could have knocked out a trailer and had a really cool packaged robot mode for like half that price.
Yeah, and the packaging is super beautiful. Like this is a piece one day I will probably repackage and display, just because he is a prize. He okay. I have certain pieces in my collection that I have nostalgic ones and ones that are just great collection pieces. Not because they're like, oh, they're so rare. It's just they stand out and they have a place, and they're like achievements of a collection. And he is definitely one of them. And I didn't feel that my other two masterpieces really were. And those are Walmart Skywarp and Rodimus. Rodimus is still great, but MP Prime easily, from what I've seen and messed with, he's the best masterpiece so far. Him and Grimlock and looking to be Soundwave are looking to be the best ones.
Totally.
That's not to go against any other masterpieces either. It's just but like him, Amazon Unicron, like,
you know what's going to be one of the biggest front pieces in my collection?
Fortress Maximus.
Yeah.
I already knew it. And then I have like figures that mean a lot to me just because like I like the character, like Classics Ultra Magnus. I don't like it because it's rare. I like it because it's a great piece, and I love Ultra Magnus. And I got it for like 13. This is a quick thing. Everyone back in 08 bought that 2-pack like on clearance just for Skywarp, and they sold the Ultra Magnus, and then City Commander came out. I got the 2-pack for Ultra Magnus and traded Skywarp. So and then I got Skywarp back for like a $20 Microsoft points card. So
I actually used to have that set mint and seal box, and I sold it.
For how much? When was it after the hike?
It was after City Commander.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think it was well over $100.
Yeah, because that set goes for like I think 80 to like 110 now.
Yeah.
Good set. But anyway, yeah, this dude is beautiful. I know he's scarce, but apparently it's hit and miss in areas if you're gonna get abundant. Apparently, there's something like an end cap of Masterpiece Prime. I haven't seen that, but
That'd
it's
be crazy.
it'd be awesome.
That'd be
It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
And it would make sense because like many people will buy Optimus Prime because this is
Optimus Prime.
Exactly.
it's Optimus Prime. This is like the first two Optimus Primes we got in my store were held by guys in the back, not because they're Transformers collectors or scalpers, because they took it out of the box, stock it, and they're like, dude, oh my god, look at this. Like, this is amazing.
Even more so than when the first Masterpiece Optimus Prime came out.
Yeah, dudes will look at this and be like, oh my god, I grew up with this. And they'll buy it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
Right.
people are going to buy their childhood.
People that would be like, what's Transformers Prime are still going to buy this Masterpiece Optimus
people,
Prime.
the guys who were like, wow, that movie raped my childhood are going to buy this.
Are you going to do a review of him?
I am. I don't know about soon, but I am.
Yeah.
I heard
same
you've been
here.
I heard you've been having difficulties, technical.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I had my camera, because the day I went to review something and found out the camera had dried out, I just left the camera on the tripod, had it like next to my desk. I think on Thanksgiving, I had my significant other over for the holiday, and that's the day my computer messed up, and I was up here trying to fix it once things wound down at my house, and she kicked the tripod over, and the
man.
camera hit my carpet. Though, I mean, it hit my carpet. Like, camera was fine.
okay.
She turned it on, camera worked fine. The battery was fine.
Huh.
So, I haven't checked it since then to see if, maybe she's just magic, and a wizard. But, yeah, I guess I have a camera now. And then I have something else pretty cool. It might be a 7D with a fisheye lens that it will be lent to me sometime soon.
A 70?
A 7D. But
Canon?
yes,
Nice. 70s are nice.
well, at least lent
Yeah.
for like a month or so. Because I'm gonna do some cool stuff with that. I'm gonna do some really cool stuff with that. And I'm also getting a new.
it has, as far as sensors go, it has the same sensor that's in my T2i.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because especially like the 60D, the 7D, the whole D series, and the T2i and the T3i, except for the brand new T4i, they all share the same 18 megapixel sensor.
I shall be. Oh, my mouse died. I will presumably for the upcoming holidays, Christmas, I may be getting a new desk, and it's a very nice black metal frame with glass pane top, and oh man,
Nice.
Very cool.
I was just told by my friend on Skype. He went to call me. I declined it quickly, and he says, "Oh yeah, right. Primecast forgot," and he called me a big lumpy dickhead fag.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
that's
flattering.
Yeah.
That's respect right there.
That's right.
No offense to anyone intended. That's just I'm quoting
Especially the lumpy
By the
part.
by.
Yeah.
lumpy.
Did you get anything else?
I am fat. Maybe not. Who's asking?
Me.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Okay. Last episode, both of you got Thundertron, and I was extremely jealous. And actually, 3 or 4 days later, BBTS finally got some back in stock for $34. I'm like, oh, well, I don't think I'll ever be able to find him in stores anytime soon. So I went ahead and ordered him. Because, I was kind of desperate.
I need it.
You
then-
desperate? Nah.
And then, of fucking course, the very next day I go into my Target,
Six of them.
first thing I see a Ultra Magnus. I'm like, no way. Like, my Target that's closest to me keeps all their Voyagers on the bottom shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And I see Ultra Magnus, and because I knew exactly what pattern their Voyagers were, it was Bulkhead, Starscream, Optimus, and the first thing I see is Ultra Magnus. Like, no way. So I go down to Ultra Magnus, Bulkhead, Thundertron. I'm like, oh motherfucker. So I went ahead and bought Thundertron and Ultra Magnus. Keep Ultra Magnus in the box. And I actually, because my order from BBTS was actually warehoused, you can't cancel right then, but I actually sent an email asking to cancel it, and they did. Give me back store credit, so because I could save that, actually $44 of shipping for something else. So well, I just mentioned I got Thundertron, and I really like him. Like,
I knew you would. I knew you would.
I just have a couple problems.
Yeah.
The hips. The hips that extend
Loose,
out.
yes.
Yeah, they're very loose. So is that kind of universal?
Yes.
Okay, so it's
they just slide out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been looking for a way to properly just disassemble them and just add some like polish or glue, a thin thing of glue onto that pin.
right.
Just so I could friction. But looking for a clean way to do it.
I really love that, like how simple it is to turn his foot into a peg leg. Like, it just, especially
you rip that shit off.
You just rip it off,
Exactly,
and it just gives him a lot more character because it makes him look like, hey, my foot came off, but it's all right. I don't need it. I'll just turn that shit into a claw mounted to my forearm.
Yep.
I turn my foot into a weapon.
That's right. Don't fucking worry about it. Shit's a gun.
No,
really.
I'm kind of disappointed with his weaponizer weapon.
I turned that shit into a real sword.
Powerizer.
I hate those
because
things. Yeah.
I was expecting it to be like Ultra Magnus since he was the same wave and that you could lock it. Because I thought.
Yeah, I know. I thought that too.
But yeah, the blade still looks cool. I am thinking about taking out the spring just to have it fully deployed, doing something with it, but I'm not sure yet.
That's the thing with these figures. They're like, yeah, sure, you can totally deploy them and have them stick out, and like you can lock it, but we're just not gonna let you do that. Except for the one guy who you kind of need to.
Yeah.
Bleh.
There is a way to fix that.
What?
Can I mention the guy? Yeah, the spring. Can I mention the reviewer? The name?
Sure.
Right. Okay, it's Pia. If you watch his review.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. It's
Yeah.
like you kind of like do something funny with the spring. It's not you don't really remove it, right?
You don't have to completely remove it. No, you just disconnect one end, and it works perfectly without it.
Yeah. I do find that connecting the claws over his shoulders can be a little bit finicky, but I mean it's not bad. I find it was really kind of distracting. I was surprised how far that forehead piece like jets out in front of his head. That was really odd. But I mean, it doesn't look bad. But when I was like, that has to be more flush against his head. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. His lion mode is not really posable, but I kind of like that. That
it poses, or it doesn't pose well. It looks good.
Yeah, that's all I really care. I want it to look good, not necessarily be a pain in the ass to stand up because he has 10,000 articulated points. I want to just be able to stand there and look good. And I like the look. I mean, of course, people have said, but it kind of looks like the Liger from Zoids. I used to watch that cartoon.
Yeah.
Like there was a white Liger, I think. Kind of looks like that.
Like 8 years, but yeah.
I just
the concept art for him also looked amazing.
Yeah, I love how like he just looks. I don't know. I love his whole aesthetic. He's very cool. I was kind of worried about him at first because I'm not sure if if it's also universal, but the way he's packaged, his like chest pieces are folded up against his head, so he looks like his head is like sinking into his chest. But
yeah, it took me a couple transformations to kind of.
I was like,
finesse.
I was looking. I was like, this looks so goofy. Zach, go back on the bed, please.
Why? Yeah.
Zach, go back on the bed, please.
not on your brother.
I muted my mic because I didn't want actually that to be recorded. Yeah, I mean, I really, really like him. I'm really glad I got him. It's just such a unique looking character, and I really like the backstory on him.
Oh yeah, I love the pattern angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His logo is really cool. Deceptibot cross swords. Yeah, and like I said, I also got an Ultra Magnus. He's staying in box. And last weekend, I actually what day was it? I forget. I think it might have been Sunday night. I picked up a 6-inch Amazing Spider-Man Lizard for Wyatt. Got it boxed up right now because you needed one.
I love you.
Yep. Oh yeah, I got a couple little tiny exciting pre-orders that I've been dying to get, and my favorite online web store finally got them in for pre-order. Doctor Wu Prime Sword, the original version, and there's all the versions are up for order on there. But I pre-ordered the Prime Sword with the blue matrix, the first original version, and I pre-ordered the Doctor Wu Sage, the first edition Optimus Prime head without the faceplate. Been dying to get a hold of that, and I pre-ordered that. And both of those are going to be in stock this month, so real soon. So, if you're interested in getting those, I would say go ahead and pre-order them. Especially the changeable, the Prime head. He's sold out basically everywhere else. You can't even find him on eBay. So he's been pretty hard to find. So, especially
Isn't it like $8?
17.
What?
It's a little bit. I think.
Oh, I see what I was looking at. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I think that's funny. The Prime thing is $17, but the fully metal fucking sword is like 15.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I think it's just because that's a little bit of markup for them being sold out real fast and just the demand. And I think that they're just reissuing it because there's also a black version coming out to correlate with the black first edition Optimus Prime that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Is that just about everything? I believe so. Yep. That's it on my end. What about you, Andrew?
I got from Matty Collector, they had a sale over the weekend.
Why do you support the demons?
I don't know. I just like paint. But I got smaller man. Voltron that's
the Masochist toy collectors.
Oh yeah. So I got that, and I did get the Nemesis Prime drop in my pile of loot.
The Arms Micron Nemesis Prime, right?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but I'm not sure. Should I keep that or cancel it?
It depends. I mean, do you think we all kind of agreed that his Micron is pretty awesome, but
yeah,
I ultimately decided that I don't think it's worth the price tag just for his Micron, because when I don't really necessarily care for the figure as a whole, like
because for $50 go ahead.
Because I mean, if it was painted a little bit more accurately to his appearance on the show, then I could justify it. But I mean, it's just more of a typical Scourge repaint. It's not very accurate. If it was more accurate, I could dig it. But like his Micron is the only thing really going for him, I think. Even though his robot mode is ridiculous.
Well, I'm thinking about canceling it and maybe getting the first edition Prime and Bulkhead. Pretty much the same price.
Why are you even thinking? Why are you even thinking about that? Just do that right now.
Because I'm a moron.
Why are we even discussing this?
I don't know. I just want to hear your opinion on it. But
yeah, get first edition Prime in bulkhead. Yeah, do that. No hesitation.
all right.
No bones
Done.
about it.
Yeah, I mean, Rain Man could have figured that out there.
Alright, thanks
Yeah.
very much. So, yeah, that's
Especially,
about it. I mean,
especially for both of them, for the price of one kind of mediocre figure in comparison, I believe, in my opinion.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. Exactly.
What else?
That's.
Why don't you just marry him? Just
Oh, I got
will.
some Hobbit
I will.
figures. What was that?
Hobbit's coming out soon. I'm excited to see the Hobbit.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I got some Hobbit Legos and I got some Hobbit figures. That's really about
Are
it.
there? I don't have much interest in the 3 3/4 inch Hobbit figures, just because they don't look all that great to me. Especially for like not really actiony figures that are more for looks. I'd like. Did they make like any 6-inch versions of them that are more detailed?
Yes, but I can't
Or-
find any.
So they're hard to find.
I have not seen a single 6-inch. They're out there. I just can't find one. So I'm hoping as the movie approaches, we'll see more of them.
Yeah. Like I would like.
doesn't it come out like in a week?
Comes out in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
The 14th. Yep. What else? Anything else on your end?
That's it.
Alright, well, about 38 minutes into the show, let's talk about what little news we have. Man, this is gonna be a fast section.
No.
I guess we'll talk about the most exciting part is that for whatever reason at New York Comic Con they kept the secret of Beast Hunter's Predaking's robot mode, and
Like it was a spoiler.
yeah, but for what they've released other robot modes, especially the other deluxe Razorback, Razor Claw, whatever. But BB-Test has Razorback released the first official images of Predaking's robot mode, and it just looks like a dragon standing upright, kinda. That uses his tail as a weapon. It doesn't look anything. I mean, it looks alright, but I mean, I don't see like the big secret about it. Someone
Yeah,
mentioned,
like it doesn't look bad. It's just a matter of like.
I think I was kind of hyped up because of like the secrecy, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of a letdown, just because. I mean, it's just average, but I mean, an average to like what I guess your mind's eye could portray him looking as. But
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. The figure itself, now that we've seen pretty much everything about it, it looks really just boring.
I don't like how his dragon feet become his kind of hand. That looks kind of lazy.
It's awkward.
And his like secondary dragon head becomes a gun. His tail becomes a sword. It just looks. It looks. It had potential.
I mean, I'm not gonna diss it for a lot of reasons because, one, I don't see a single fucking piece of translucent plastic.
Yeah.
There's no stupid fucking mech tech. Did you see the size of it at Toy Fair or whatever the fuck? New York Comic Con, I mean. Like, balls, man, balls.
Well,
like,
did you
My
ever?
problem with it is he has lots of sculpted detail, and we haven't seen a show model yet, so there's really,
Well,
neither here nor there with that.
The big Predaking you saw the one you might be thinking about, because I just realized that they did show the actual unknown larger scale Predaking.
That was
in
that
Dragon
one?
mode. Yeah, because I was looking at the modes and they're completely different. They look very similar, but the big one that you see on the table, he has missile launchers and the wings. And just some other certain changes. So
It's been so long since I've seen those pictures. I assumed
yeah,
it might be.
yeah, because I actually just like looked at the comparisons just a few days ago, and like the one that was like you just see the dragon on the table. Is that the one you're thinking about? Yeah, that's that's the larger
woman
scale
holding it?
figure.
Man, I want that one.
Me too.
I want that one twice.
But yeah,
I mean, this one, it doesn't look bad. The problem is this one looks like, okay, it's cool. It has a lot of sculpted detail. Like, a lot. And none of it is noticed at all.
you can't really see what his face looks like very well.
Yeah, that's the thing. His chest looks very, like, Ultra Magnus-y.
Uh huh.
Like, I feel like we're dissing the figure, and...
I'm still gonna get him. I'm
Yeah, me too.
I just think
Yeah,
because I just think
pretty much everything we're saying
because
doesn't matter.
I'd rather see him in
I just
person
think-
first, but yeah.
right. I'm just thinking that because of the secrecy from New York Comic Con, we just like, especially me, it just got this is gonna be
Excited.
the big new villain. They can't even show us his robot mode. It was
Why
like,
don't you get skyquaked?
oh man, this is gonna be the ultimate fucking badass. Like I was like expecting like his face to like kind of look like Beast Wars Megatron or whatever, like do some sort of crazy homage or something that would like be like, oh shit, but then it was just like, hey, here's his robot mode and it looks kind of like a dragon robot. Oh, okay, that's
Oh.
it.
Thanks, Hasbro.
Thank you, fucking cock.
Where's the rest? That's it.
Yep, that's it. That's awesome. Yes, pre-order now. Love Hasbro. Okay, thank you, fuckers.
Thanks, Hasbro. Thanks, Hasbro. Has my money. It's doing good. Doing good.
But at this point, I'm more curious to see what Beast, Voyager, Optimus Prime will look like.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yep.
I'm curious AF. Now I'm excited
whether or not
for.
it'll be a new mold, which I think it will be because just from the Commander Cyberverse one, it just looked too many big style changes to be just a simple remold.
There needs to be a pre-order for Beast Megatron. God, that'd be so cool.
Oh, that would be awesome. And yeah, I guess that's it for Pretty King. Did you have anything else to mention? Throw in your 2 cents, Andrew, about him.
Well, you pretty much covered it. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
still getting that
Oh yeah,
that
yeah.
guy, but
It didn't sway my decision wanting to get him or not. It's just like, yeah, he looks cool. I just wish they wouldn't have hyped it up so much, so I wouldn't be so let down.
yeah, he's cool though.
That's really the only huge thing news. I mean, there's a couple other things like, I mean, it's kind of neat that they're doing a Asia exclusive Prime Unicron and Optimus Prime 2-pack where I believe they're both gonna have unique paint jobs. Yes.
I don't know if that was said or not. I'm trying to recall because I thought I heard that somewhere. I know there's gonna be exclusives with custom paint jobs, but
I'm pretty sure at least the Prime has a paint job that's unique to only that set. Both figures come with minor additional paint apps, including Optimus' forearms, which are not clear on this release,
fuck.
and his and his Micron. Unicron appears to sport additional purple paint apps and chrome.
More chrome. Really? Yeah.
More chrome, almost 98% chrome here. We promise it's almost perfect.
Promise, if you drop it once, it'll fucking explode.
Chrome flakes all over your house. We promise this will happen. Do not touch it. His Micron does look. Prime's Micron does look pretty interesting.
Transform it once, I dare you.
Chrome flakes stick into your hands for the rest of your
All
life.
over your fingers, yeah. Your clothes, your underwear.
If you already have the 2 figures, I would say that like, unless you're a sucker for or a completionist or whatever, then I would say skip it. But I mean, the box art looks pretty cool. That's all I can really say about it. Other than that, it's an easy pass for me.
Oh yeah.
Um,
This would be that thing I look at. I'm like, oh, that's cool.
Yep. The previously BBTS exclusive Dark Energon figures were released in Singapore Toys R Us.
Yeah.
These are deluxes, right?
Yeah, the deluxes were at least.
I'm so confused about that whole thing. What's going on with those?
That's so funny. It's just like, hey, BBTS, we're gonna give you your own thing. All right, Singapore walks into Toys R Us one day. What
Psych!
the fuck?
Hasbro's like, psych, we're going to give it to Singapore too. Oh, we can't have any exclusives.
We can't do nothing. We gave you the Piranacons.
Wow.
Sell
And
those.
you fucked
Sell
that up.
those. You can have your own again. We only got 6,000 left.
I mean,
Only.
as cool. I mean, I'm not really that much into clear Transformers. As cool. I mean, they look cool, but I mean, that's not like a major attraction for me.
Yeah.
Especially some of them have really goofy paint apps that are just really a huge eyesore. Especially the Voyager Optimus Prime just has a huge Autobot symbol on his hood. Like, we need to make it more obvious that he's an Autobot. But his name's Optimus Prime. Autobot symbol on the hood.
The figures don't look bad, but I think it's just funny. It's just literally like someone woke up one day, went to the store, like, oh, let's see what we find. What in the fuck? Like, and then, I don't know. I find it funny. I find the situation funny, and the best part is no one knows, or no one has any idea like why they had those.
it just happened straight out of left field.
Everyone's like, oh hey, what the hell? And everyone's like, what's going on? And no one's really saying anything. It's like, oh.
I mean, everyone
Singapore
cares,
gets
but
those
everyone cares, but doesn't care enough to really figure it out.
Everyone's like, oh well.
They don't want to put any effort. They just want to know. Hey, we don't know what's going on. All right.
Okay, thanks. What did he say? I don't fucking know either.
Dave, did you ask the guy? No, what guy? I don't know. I thought you knew a guy. I don't know anyone. All right.
Ask him about BotCon.
God. I'm excited about this news article right here.
Which one?
The TFC Uranus fully combined mode revealed. That's the.
It's Uranus.
I know. I
why.
like Uranus.
Ew. I'm 17.
What? I'm talking about the planet.
He's talking about Uranus.
Yeah. I mean,
Andrew, stop.
I'm so uninterested in TFC's way of making those big ass combiners that I don't even know what it looks like.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't look at it yet.
I
Where's
like
he
their
at?
aesthetic. I think their Fans Project's aesthetics are great. I can't afford these guys, and they just don't really do anything too extreme. It looks really cool. It's just a matter of like, well, what do I like more, Superion or Devastator? I don't have Devastator yet, or Hercules.
That's expensive.
Yeah.
Dear God, $100
Yeah.
per figure.
Actually, the Silver Bolt is like 130.
Oh, fuck
well, he's
that,
bigger.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because they're doing 5 instead of 6?
Yeah.
So they mark up each one?
Well, the other ones are all the same price, like 98 or 100.
So
But
because Silver Bolt's
Silver
the main
Bolt's bigger.
body.
yeah,
Oh, okay. That
they made
one.
him
Well,
bigger.
Phantom is $100. The Eagle is $100. Yeah, so they're $100 except for Silverbolt.
It's
Fuck
like 130
that.
for Silver Bolt, I think.
$129.99. They call him Blackbird. Uranus.
I still can't find a picture of the combined robot. I think I just did. Oh yeah, I see. That's an old picture, though. No, it's not. Yes, it is. That's like a homemade collage. I don't know. I don't care.
But if you think about it, he's cheaper than Hercules.
Yeah, but that's not really saying a whole lot. Fortress Maximus is cheaper than Hercules.
Well, I'm talking about like the same line from TFC. With Hercules he has six figures, $100 a piece. This guy has 5 figures.
Fortress Maximus is a base. They can turn into a big ass robot. He'll destroy them both.
Fortress Maximus has a guy who turns into a head that turns into a bigger head.
I know.
And that's awesome right there, yeah.
Yeah. It's so crazy. Why? What are you doing?
Playing Thundertron.
It sounds like you're hitting your head against the table.
No, I'm trying to get the body apart so I can put some glue on that pin, because now it's starting to bug me because I know it's there.
Well, that's, believe it or not, that's all for news.
Fact.
Just call me a fag.
I said fact.
Oh, fact. You need to enunciate the
Yeah, I didn't hear that either.
Excuse me.
fact.
It
Question?
sounded like you said. Never mind.
Okay. I think I knew what you were going to say. Wyatt, good sir.
Yeah.
I believe it's time for us to go into questions. I mean, if it's alright with you. I know you have a busy schedule.
Thundertron here kind of needs attention, but I guess I can open up your little email for your little show, for your little YouTube, for your little audience, for your little internet.
How about I take my little hand and smack it up against your little head?
Sounds like something you'd say to your child. I'm gonna whip your little ass. I'm doing it. It's loading. By the way, I saw a movie last night. It's an interesting movie.
What's
So
that?
I don't think either of you would like it. It doesn't seem to pique either. It's called The Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's dragged to.
It sounds remotely familiar. Who's in it?
Emma Watson.
The Harry Potter chick?
Yeah. It was a book. She's pretty much one of the only. There's another like Joan Cusack's in it at like the very end, but she doesn't play like a big part at all.
Joan Cusack needs to like go fuck off.
But yeah, those are the only two like noticeable actors in that movie. But it's a neat movie, especially for someone in my age group. It's a book. I was dragged to it by my significant other who read the book and was like, I need to go see the movie now. And
That's very interesting.
It was a good movie. It makes you think.
What's it about?
Well, there's this kid and he's gone through some shit in his life, and he enters high school. He has no friends. He has these. It's not psychotic, but it's more of like when he was little, his aunt was his best friend.
And, oh god, that's a psycho.
And well, not like his best friend, but she's the one that gave a shit. Cause like his brother's like big football star and all that stuff, practically. And I'm logging in, by the way, so I'm just trying to, get my stuff. And she goes one night to get his birthday present for him, and she gets in a car accident and dies. And so like from a young age, he's been blaming himself for a really long time. And then like a year ago, like his best friend killed himself. And so
this movie sounds very depressing.
It's not. It's really not. It's optimistic.
Optimistic like melancholia?
No, optimistic like, hey, shit happens, but guess what? We're gonna make people happy. Because that's what the dude does.
Because the director of Melancholia described it as optimistic.
Really?
Yeah, which is really fucked up.
That dude might be crazy.
Yeah, he is.
Optimistic. There is no life ever, and every life ever is gonna. Okay.
He's basically saying, trust me, a planet colliding into our planet is a good thing.
No, trust me, we'll be fine. Things are gonna be a-okay. The movie's optimistic because I have no way to describe this to the normal. I think normal's wrong. To the average, people who just, the train of thought here about toys, but it makes people think, because the people who are helpless, people who are on the wrong path, people who you're trying to help, it talks about that. That's what it's about. Trying to save people, trying to get their future out there, trying to help them live a better life. And it hits close to home. I found the movie very enjoyable, and it doesn't even have like a stern ending. And I liked the characters in it. They were all likable to an extent. So yeah, the movie, if you're like a kid my age who actually gives a shit, like I'm 17 years old and I don't think getting shit faced is a cool thing to do, because I'm 17 fucking years old. I like to work for my money, and
what's the matter with you?
I know I tend to be logical and have a good head on my shoulders. I'm sorry.
All right, be that way.
But yeah, for the right-headed young ones, that might help. Text message, go away. Thank you.
That was a funky ass beat, man.
I know. It was a remix. Okay.
I like it.
It was good. It'll probably ring again because I saw one of two, so I'm getting a double parter. What do you guys think of this? All right, guys. What do you guys? This comes from Dustin Tucker. I almost said Dustin Moden, but he didn't send in a question this week.
I have a really hard time folding the robot arms into Thundertron's line mode.
Dustin Tucker asks, what do we think of that?
Of what?
That picture. It's a picture of Shockwave with dead body parts around him. With like the Seeker's wings pinned up on the wall, and he's holding Prime's decapitated neck wires.
Oh, well, wish I could see it.
Click it.
Oh, okay. We're sorry, but your Gmail account is temporarily unavailable. Well, I can't let you
I guess
know.
Jesse doesn't think anything of it.
What does Andrew think about it?
I think Andrew's dead.
Andrew?
I'm not sure.
Andrew!
Where do you see this again?
Click it!
I don't know.
There's this thing called a Skype chat. You can click it. And then you click the link that says Google attachment deal. Andrew.
Look at the computer in front of you.
Click, look at it.
I'm technically retarded, I guess. Okay.
I like how Wyatt says with your $1,200 Facebook machine. You mean it can do other things besides Facebook?
Really?
The fuck? Farmville.
What else is there besides Facebook?
Farmville's awesome.
Oh, look, Twitter. And did you see the picture?
Nope.
Anyway, it looks cool.
Never mind.
Thank you, Dustin. We appreciate it.
Sorry, guys.
Okay, then he sends in an actual question.
Alright.
Hey guys, it's me, Optimus102697. I'm so proud of myself for being able to read that without stumbling over numbers. AKA Dustin. But wouldn't it be the other? Okay. What do you think about the Armada Demolisher toy?
Demolisher was the yellow bulldozer, wasn't he?
He was
He was a crappy ass toy. He sucked. Like,
his design in the show is cool. Like,
I got the
hot
toy
shot
because
him.
I'm like, I thought, man, this is a kick ass character in the show. This toy's gonna be awesome. And I got him. I was like, oh my god, this thing's a piece of shit.
Why? He goes on to ask, but yeah, it's been like 8 years since I played with that toy. And how would you survive a Red Dawn type of apocalypse that has North Korean werewolves and Nazi vampires that are part of Frankenstein type monsters?
Oh Jesus.
Jesse would just blow his own brains out. I would join Michonne and Daryl Dixon. That's. Though I have a question: is your perception of Red Dawn the Chris Hemsworth, Josh Peck version, or the Patrick Swayze, Charlie Sheen version?
Well, I guess it would have to be the Thor version with head having North Korea.
Because Russia was the original.
Yeah, I've heard that movie's horrible. That movie was shelved for 3 years before it was just released.
What, Red Dawn?
Yeah.
The new one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's been made for a long time, and then it gets like, hey, we'll release it now since Chris Hemsworth is famous now.
Yeah, that's the same thing that happened. It was other reasons, but Cabin in the Woods went through a limbo.
Yeah.
That dude just has bad luck. Not even bad luck. Do you know how he got the part of Thor?
No, not really.
His brother, Liam Hemsworth, went in to try out for it, and then they saw Chris, and they asked him to audition, and he did, and they're like, we want you now.
Wow. I bet his brother felt really good about himself after that.
I'm pretty sure his brother's banging Miley Cyrus now, so...
Well, then he's a winner.
Yeah, so he won. I mean, not really. I think Miley Cyrus is kind of a weird, skanky hoe bag, but... I mean, not literally, but, you know.
I cannot figure Thundertron's arms. They're confusing.
Oh my god, Jesse, you're not even a true fan. Okay,
What kind of Transformer fan are you?
I don't know how I'd survive that. I would survive it. I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be dead within like 8 weeks of the event, and that's about it. Thank you for the question, though.
Lots of ammo.
Appreciate Dustin.
Lots and lots of ammo.
Lots of katanas
Yep.
and katanas,
Shotgun shell.
arrows, and don't go to Woodbury. Every Walking Dead fan screaming at their computer right now. Anyway, do you have anything else to talk about? Because I'm just start playing Masterpiece Prime again and just start.
Is that the only question?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, no shit, really?
Yeah, no shit.
Well,
Ain't that some shit?
shit. Well, can you tell me how to fold up Thundertron's robot arms into his chest?
Yeah, his elbow bends backwards.
His what?
His elbow bends backwards. Like, take his elbow, snap it backwards. Not literally snap it because you'll fucking break it, but his elbow bends backwards.
Thank you for the clarification.
Yeah, because you're going to take it like, what?
Because you're right, because I looked at instructions like, yeah, this is pointless.
Yeah, why?
So, like, I mean, I don't know. I might have to look at instructions. I can't figure this out.
Watch a review.
None of this does make sense.
Yeah, see, a lot of people are like, why do you make your reviews from robot to vehicle? Because my reviews aren't robot to vehicle, they're however they're packaged, is what I start out with.
I
And
always,
a lot of people like
always
that,
do
so.
alt mode to robot mode because I like to have
Convenience.
Yeah, but I like to
Yeah.
have the robot mode as the big reveal.
Same here.
Mhm.
Yep. Because that's the main thing anyway.
I like doing it how it's packaged because I got so many comments on so many Dark of the Moon videos on like the Voyagers and the leaders like, dude, me and my kid had no idea how to do this. Thanks.
I think I figured it out.
They bend backwards and then they clip and they don't go inside, they still stay outside.
I see. They don't really attach to the line arm.
They do, they peg in.
They do peg in?
Sort of. Okay, look at his arm and the forearm and the inside. You'll see that little rounded slot.
Like they peg into the torso.
They peg into his lion arm.
What the robot arms do?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Slightly.
Oh wait, I see. Ah, I got you, you motherfucker. Oh yeah.
You did
Nice.
it! Yay!
Yay!
Here's a
Odyssey
gold star
Mars.
for you.
Oh, I like silver stars.
We don't have it.
Silver stars you did subpar.
Okay. There we go. That looks more like the picture.
That looks more like what it might be.
It looks kind of like a tiger.
It's a lion.
The tiger that's a lion looks more like a big cat. This is my second time transforming in cat mode. Why are there space cats?
You're worried about the cat part? What about the lion part?
A
I'm sorry,
lion
I'm
is a
sorry.
cat.
Robot
The pirate
lion.
part.
Yeah.
pirate part, guys. The pirate part.
I'm more worried about whether or not he's going to be on the show or not.
I don't think he is, but
I like for him to be on the show.
Me too. That would be awesome.
At least
I think it'd be
at
cool if
least-
this guy came down to be like some hardcore badass and he like wiped out all the fucking Predacons because he's like, no. I hate
like him.
both of you factions. Now, okay, question.
Answer.
He's not dick. He okay. I got this woman. I didn't mean to say this as a smart aleck thing.
You being a smart aleck? No.
No, okay. I was at work.
Impossible.
I was not trying to be a smart ass. I swear I wasn't. It was like a racing game, like kart something or a sequel, and this lady was like, "What is that?" And I was just like, "No, it was a sequel." I was like, "What is that?" Like 2. I was like, "It's the sequel." And she was like, gas or like sighed, she's like, smart aleck. I was like, I just completely unconsciously said that. Like I wasn't trying to be a smart ass. Like I don't know what you want from me.
Like that is a very strange question. Like, what is that too? Like
that's a sequel to the first one.
It's a video game.
What's funny though is you'll have like deals and most people want that's a glass case, ma'am.
it's a.
But you'll have people come into the store and they'll want multiple games, and then they'll be like, "Let me get that one," and then they'll just stand there for like 3 more minutes, like, "Can I look at that one? Can I? What's that one about?" I'm just like, "Oh my god." You know, the internet was made for a really good reason, and you're sitting there on your iPhone, like, look it up, please, because it's not that I don't want to help you, it's the fact of I don't know about Tinkerbell's Magical Adventure on the 3DS.
You don't?
I'm sorry.
Come on.
Yeah, I know. Fucking fire me.
You're fired.
Yeah.
Andrew's just you and me.
Awesome. Finally.
Wyatt, I expect everything your desk cleared by morning. I'm not kidding. See ya.
Fuck.
I always wanted his locker and desk. Yay.
I don't have a locker.
You have a shoebox.
Yeah.
Yeah. Enjoy your shoebox, Sportimus.
Awesome. I love my shoebox.
Spoilermus.
It's going to be his shoebox now, not yours.
Yeah,
That's right.
whatever. I pooped in it.
Yeah. Well, I peed in your chair.
Good.
Good.
Thank you. It's
Yeah.
warm. No cold seats.
I
Not
really
November.
like how emotive.
It's December now, guys. Holy shit, guys. It's December.
December 1st.
December 1st, right now.
The world will be ending in 20 days.
I know.
Guys, we're gonna
that's
fucking
something.
die. Not really.
Huh?
Also, if you're listening to this thing, think we're gonna die in 20 days. Prioritize your thoughts.
Well, just for that, I might just order that Dark Guard Optimus Prime exclusive for $79.
I don't give a shit. My bank account's gonna be gone in 20 days anyway.
Yeah.
Overdraw.
Who cares?
Overdraw.
What are they gonna
Fucking,
do?
I overdrew 8 times within 2 days. That's cool.
Why overdraw? Just deal with the shit.
Yeah, you're right. Why pay for it?
Why'd you strangle him? We're gonna be dead soon anyways.
I did him a favor.
Dude, do you think we're ever going to get Skyquake?
Yes, I do.
No.
You think
Everyone's freaking out about that. I think we
he
are.
was supposed to come out with Thundertron and Ultra Magnus, though.
He was pushed
No,
back
he's
away.
a case revision. No, he's a case revision.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to be out yet, guys.
Yep. Supposed.
He was originally supposed to be, but then like, well, we're gonna do case revisions because we need to get some more molds of this out.
Uh huh.
So he's a case revision. He'll be out. Don't worry.
Okay.
If he's not, well then, shit. But
A repaint of a
pretty sure
crappy
he'll be
figure.
out. Shut off.
Oh,
checking
you
to see
don't.
if
You're
Paying
lucky.
attention.
You're lucky. You're lucky. You are a computer screen, Andrew.
You're lucky you metaphorically do not exist to me.
Well, it's only like a 12-hour drive to my house.
You're lucky. You're lucky. You're 1,000 miles that way.
Or else, damn you.
Or else you. Oh. Or else I'd look at you.
I'll
be
send
like,
you a
"Stop
meme.
it."
Or else I'd send you empty threats and not do anything about them not falling.
Or else I just look at you with like a frowny face. I send you a text message with like 8 frowny faces.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I've lost the will to live. Oh.
Oh, did you guys see the Doctor Wu's next project that on their other projects that we haven't seen anything else of? New blades for Prime Wheeljack.
That's dumb.
I mean, they look maybe a little bit longer than what the ones he come with, and they're at least these are prototype white. But I mean, that seems really stupid.
It's not stupid. I understand why they did it, but I'm totes like completely a-okay with my
By the way,
Wheeljack swords.
It annoys the shit out of me when you say totes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds
Like,
Totes my
gay.
goats.
Like what? Like
That's so offensive, Andrew.
First-
No shit.
first-
That's offensive.
first time I saw you like tweet like I totes love. I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Like I'm just more traditional. Like I hear tote, I think of like a blue.
Just
tote.
think of a suitcase. Think of a suitcase or like a trunk.
Yeah, I'm like, what is he talking about? Putting a suitcase over his prime? I don't know.
No.
And then I just kind of keeps like, oh, well, that's silly.
Oh, I get it. He's being grammatically retarded.
Now I'm offended.
Yeah.
Ah. All right.
Okay,
It's cool.
Okay, I was gonna say something, but I should hold my tongue.
It's cool.
Besides the Doctor Wu, I am really looking forward to their getting the Prime head and Prime sword, because I've been really wanting to get that face, that maskless face for.
Give me that fucking face, man.
Give me your face. But I'm really surprised for we've seen the CAD scan or CAD drawing for the Forge as Solus Prime, but we haven't seen anything else since then.
Whoa, wait, show me that. Also, I'm gonna call some bullshit right here. I'm sorry to
You don't remember seeing the CAD drawing?
I saw it, but I haven't seen it for a while. I saw it once.
See,
This is some bullshit. So you guys know that Shattered Glass, Ultra Magnus Make Toys armor that's coming out, right?
Maki.
BBTS listed their BotCon figures. Okay, let's see. All right, $449 for the box set. $95 for Gigatron loose. $65 for Metal Hawk loose. $70 for Turbo Tracks. $70 for Soundwave. $60 for Treadshot. $199.99 for Ultra Magnus.
Wow. Are you guys there?
That's a lot of money.
Oh, you
That's
guys like cut out like I couldn't
fucking-
hear anything.
Oh.
Oh, Wyatt. Andrew?
I'm here.
Can you hear Wyatt?
Nope.
I lost him too. I pray to God he's still recording. Oh, Wyatt. Oh, no. This is not good. Not good. I'm going to hang up on him. Oh, okay. Come on, Wyatt.
There he.
Yep, is he back?
I think so.
Yep, there he is. I had to call. Wyatt,
Yeah.
there you go.
Awesome.
Please tell me you didn't stop recording.
No.
Okay, good. Thank you.
What happened?
I don't know. We both lost you.
Yep.
Lost me. My internet was fine though. I opened up your webpage while it was down. I thought that was you because you cut out. a
No,
second ago.
Andrew and I were still talking.
Oh. Huh. My internet was up.
Well, I guess your Skype glitched for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh.
And actually, I did a little bit of research. I found some actual, not just a CAD drawing, but a prototype image of the actual Prime Star Saber, which they're calling Skybreaker. Looks,
Maker.
and I found a picture of Classics Optimus Prime holding it. It's just a prototype, so it's just like a dull white, but it looks awesome.
Dream Maker.
I'll
Okay.
I'll send you this picture real quick.
These look cool. And you know the best part about them? They're not balls expensive. Oh shit, man. I'm about to.
Which ones are you talking about?
I just linked you right before you sent that. Dr. Wu, TV. So yeah, I've seen this, I think. This is the thing that's gonna be made out of plastic, right?
The what?
I'm pretty sure the actual show accurate Star Saber is gonna be made out of plastic.
Yeah, it's going to be plastic, not die cast, which I'm cool with. Boy, yeah. Oh, yeah. I just saw these. I am very tempted to get that battle axe.
Yeah, the axe. I was like, oh, I don't care about movie toys at the moment, but fuck.
Because that was like one of the things I really wanted after you saw that axe in the movie.
Man, that Star Saber. It looks cool, but it's a little too like those missing not missing pieces, but those sculpted gaps in the middle.
But that's how it looked.
Yeah, it had those gaps.
Yeah, I know it did. I know it looked that way, but
you don't like that look.
It's not that I don't like the look. It's just like how thick that plastic is. It's a prototype. I'm not criticizing it.
I
making a
love
general
that
statement. Every time I say something that's not moderately positive, you're just like,
No,
"What's wrong with it?
No.
What did it do?"
I'm not criticizing. I'm just trying to understand.
You're criticizing my critique.
Yeah, I'm criticizing your criticism.
My criticism.
I'm just,
that's
trying to figure out why you don't like it or whatever.
No, it's not that I don't even like it. I like it. It looks cool.
Oh, see, now you just confused me.
No, I just said it looks cool. I said it looks cool, except for those little.
So okay, all right.
It throws me off.
Leave it there. But yeah, I think someone said this. Some other website had it for pre-order, but it was like a shady new website. I forget what it was called, but it was.
It might have been Ace's Toys.
No, it wasn't Ace's Toys because I've been checking.
Okay, because I know they carry. They check or they run Doctor Who stuff.
Yeah, I've been checking there every day for a pre-order or availability for this Skybreaker sword because that's on my next. Because I love these Doctor Who accessories because they're cheap, and they make a ton of them, and I mean they're non-intrusive to your toys. They're not like $50 for a sword. They're no more than $20, and they're big too, for the most part.
I hope
except
they
for
make Dreadwing's gun.
Oh, that would be awesome.
That would be.
They probably are. Shapeways, holy shit! Shapeways made some crazy shit for Dreadwing and Skyquake.
Really?
Man.
Shapeways. Let me see.
Some TFW Radicons. Shit looks insane.
Now, is that a real company, Shapeways? Is that some independent guy?
Yeah, it's in a company. They make stuff, and then they have a guy who makes stuff for toys.
I remember they did a few things for Leader Class Optimus Prime from the movie, like some hands that could have a brass knuckle blade thing come out. I just see a sword. Dreadwing's big blade. But that's a CAD. Looks like a CAD drawing, so that's probably not it.
They have physical things.
Oh, that's cool. I see.
It costs more than the actual Dreadwing figure though. It's like $30.
You have to paint it yourself though, too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks awesome though. Wow.
They're also, I think they have a Megatron cannon as well.
Oh my god.
Oh, he needs that. I don't care for the one he has.
You should not have told me that.
What?
That they made a Megatron cannon too.
Yeah, I know. It's really good.
Shapeways,
really good.
Megatron.
Time to make some purchases.
No, support it. Go ahead, buy it.
Internet, don't freeze up on me now, please.
Do.
Once again, CAD drawing. That's not what I wanted to see. I'm not seeing this guy. Help, please. No help? Okay, I'll find by myself.
Oh yeah. I know that's what you meant.
Oh, I found it, never mind. Oh wow, that looks pretty cool.
That's not as expensive as the Dreadwing set.
Comes with a blade you can attach on and off. Comes with like a kind of a gauntlet you can attach to his arm. Assembly instructions. I just don't like. I don't like that you have to paint them. I don't want to put more effort into it.
Why did they make me do stuff?
I just want to be able to buy it and put it on.
I know.
Yeah.
This model. There's a dark
I agree.
energon variant. Oh, I see. There's some more detail in the cannon itself. Let's see. How much is this thing? $25. I'm gonna bookmark that. Add bookmark. There we go. How much was the one for fuckface? What's his name? Dreadwing.
30.
30 something.
It's not too bad, but I'm more interested in this thing.
Yeah, because I mean,
Although I've also been checking to see when Corbot V is going to put up their pre-orders for their new arm and Dark Star Saber accessory for him.
yeah.
That's one I've been really looking forward to. Also,
They I was really upset because what's their faces that one company who did the upgrade kit to turn Prime Megatron into Galvatron.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh man, it's a garage kit. I was like, oh man, that'd be so cool if they'd like mass release that. And they're like, all right, well we're gonna have it outside of our class, so we're gonna release it, but it's extremely limited run release and it's $60.
I don't even think it looks that good. I mean,
yeah,
to
like
me-
it looks. If it was $20, oh man, I'd get the shit out of it. Like $30, I'd probably buy it. But they're above 40. There's no way I could, even in my mind alone, would I be able to justify that to myself?
With that color scheme, it actually kind of reminds me of Universe Galvatron.
Mm-hmm.
The purple torso and the silver or gray arm and legs, and that kind of makes me nauseous to my stomach looking at that.
I hate that figure.
Me too. Oh god.
I like it.
Sport. Did you ever see my video of me blowing up Galvatron with an M80?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
was
fun.
a good video.
That was one of the most satisfying experiences I've ever had. I mean, that fucker blew up. I mean, it put a hole straight through that table.
I don't have the guts to do that, but that was awesome.
Yeah, I wish I had a slow-mo camera so I could have seen like him being destroyed in slow motion.
That's probably the only figure I will probably never review, because I can never transform him without him falling apart in my hands. That just drives me nuts.
I like him.
Yeah. Well, I think that pretty much wraps up our show. We're just kind of talking nonsense now.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Yeah.
yawn heavy.
Yeah. And I need. Well, guys, you can subscribe to me here on YouTube if you haven't done so already, and you can follow me on Twitter. I love talking to my Twitteries. Twatties.
My fellow twits.
My follow twits. Go ahead, follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/ssjautobot. Wyatt, your turn.
Hold on.
Oh, am I waking you up, Wyatt? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Wrong side of the bread. You can subscribe to me on YouTube at Anticonvaders. Follow me on Twitter at Anticonvader. And send your listener questions, any sort of question, qualm, or any sort of feedback or whatever you want to say to us to primecastqa@gmail.com, primecastquanda@gmail.com.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. One question. I don't think we've ever had just one question.
Nope.
Nope.
Send something. All he is.
Andrew.
Primecastqa@gmail.com. I'm swinging it to Andrew. He's not catching it.
Haha. You can catch me on YouTube and subscribe at Sportimus, my channel, and find me on Twitter at Sportimus Prime.
Very nice password.
Ah.
Andrew, you think of a password this time. You haven't thought of one yet.
Ah.
Don't disappoint.
Don't disappoint me.
Your job depends on this.
Oh my god. Password is Thundertron.
Thundertron.
Because we all
fair
like
enough.
him.
Yes, we do.
Yep.
Password, once again, if this is your first Primecast, it's not a password to access anything. It's just kind of a simple term we use. If you listen to the whole show in its entirety, please type in the password in the comments below. In this case, it's Thundertron. Lets us know that it's just kind of boosts our self-esteem. Lets us know that you listen to the whole episode, and
All
that makes
four
us
of you.
happy, and it gives us reason to do more episodes with heart in them, and care and love and semen and saliva.
Wow.
Gross.
On that note, thank you everyone for listening, and see you next week.